Hoi, Levin. Good morning. What the hell are you doing up at this hour? Hi, XtremetuberVII. Yatta ne? I heard the sound effect, but I didn't go through it. Oh, are you from the Europes? Tails' voice in this game is so good. His voice in this game is so expressive. Especially compared to his SA1 and 2 voices. He had two different voice actors in SA1 and 2. They were both two different young boys. What time is it in the land down under right now then? All right. Oh, I shouldn't have given that to the Sonic. I think this game is probably the most unique platformer game ever made. I really don't think there's any game like Sonic Heroes when it comes to platformers. Because Sonic Heroes is like a very fast-paced platformer that features a lot of combat and is very arcadey and replayable. It features like level up elements like that change how you play throughout the stage as you traverse the long stages. But it's still like extremely fast-paced and arcadey. Sonic Heroes really is like a one-of-a-kind kind of game, you know? I hope we get a sequel to this game one day. Even if I really hate this game's story, the gameplay is really something special, and that I think it deserves a sequel. Shia! Dora! 11 p.m. That's only a few hours off from me, actually. Oh wait, you said 11 p.m. Okay, I thought you said 11 a.m. Yeah, no, that's quite a bit of difference. I like how performing lightspeed dashes in this game actually rewards you with more points. Blow away! Fucking blew that guy straight up into the air with that rocket excel. They got blown so far up that they weren't even affected by the team blast because they were too far away. What does Sonic say there? Does he just say finish? That is so like English. Like, I think like in Japanese he would say like something like perfect. He'd say something like perfect, but they like mistranslate that as finished. And they literally just have him say the word finished. Oh, I love Japanese Sonic. You know what? I think Sonic Heroes could use a remake way better than SA1 and 2 could. This is my hot take. This is my hot take. Sonic Heroes has unlimited potential. Had unlimited potential when it came to its story. Think of all the different things you could do with all the ensemble cast of characters it has. Think of all the missed opportunities with Sonic Heroes' story. Not only could you, design the levels in a remake to have, more options and depth with the team gameplay, but you could, like, seriously improve on its story as well. I doubt it's gonna happen. Compared to the likelihood of SA1 and 2 getting remakes, I think that they're much more likely, but I think Sonic Heroes is in need of it much more. Especially when it comes to the repetition. Think of how much Sonic Heroes Remake could shake things up when it comes to making each team's story like much more unique from each other, and really dialing down the repetition. Hi, Extreme. It's too early for me to take my Ritalin Extreme, but I still wanted to. I still want to do something. You know what? This is my official position from this day forward. I am more in favor of a Sonic Heroes remake than an SA1 and 2 remake. Because, remakes. You give the remakes to things that need it most. And I think I honestly think Sonic Heroes needs a remake more than SA1 and 2. I mean, maybe you could argue that SA1 needs it more, because, it could benefit a lot from the polish that modern games could afford it. But SA1, I still think SA1 really holds up really well with its story and its the vast majority of its gameplay, even if it's not very polished by today's standards when it comes to like technical stuff like glitches or collision. But Sonic Heroes, I feel like it's more flawed on a fundamental level, like a design basis, in that, all the teams have extremely are going through the exact same levels in the exact same level order. The story is extremely bare bones, and I just feel like there's so much to improve on. Especially with this gameplay, there's so much more depth you could make a remake of this game with. with the team gameplay, like, the team gameplay is something that you would think would give you, like, a ton of options. And I like the way it is in this game. I like the way it is in this game. Like, even if you don't have, like, if it doesn't, like, explicitly give you, like, a million different options with the team gameplay and ways to approach the level, I still like it. But there's like, endless potential for Sonic Heroes when it comes to both gameplay and story for a remake of this game. Not a sequel. Not a sequel. Well, I would like a sequel too, but a remake would also be really nice. Because I really would like to love this game. Love this game, but its story just prevents me from doing so.
Yes.
Hi, Jambot. Do 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 do. Those subtitles aren't accurate. Diamond and Pearl remakes, yeah, definitely. That's along the same line of my same line of reasoning as well. Give remakes to games that need it, you know? I think Diamond and Pearls definitely need remakes. Probably way more than Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald did. Because Diamond and Pearl is like one of my least favorite Pokemon games. Well, that was easy. Hi, Mango. It's only 5 more days till Christmas. And maybe only 5 more days till Christmas, but it's like an entire, more than a month till the Resident Evil 2 remake comes out. So there's nothing to be happy about. The Resident Evil 2 remake demo was recently leaked. Its release date. It's coming out January 11th. It might just be a one-shot thing. You only get like one chance to play it for like 30 minutes. If that's true, that sucks. But still. Even then, comes out on January 11th. That's like more than 20 days away, so even then, there's still nothing to be happy about. Everything I love is so far away. Hi, E1. You got a Cintiq? Nice. Jambot, don't trigger me. I don't like it when people call Generations a 3D Sonic game. A new Sonic movie? It's terrible. Pretty much everything you've heard everywhere else, I agree with. Oh, Sonic. Looking at chat.
Here we go! Go!
40 chess Sonic game.
Here we go! All right.
Oh god, please no, please don't have Let's Go mechanics for Diamond and Pearl. I never want that fucking catching minigame to return unless they fix the fucking motion controls or fucking give us an option to just use the Pro Controller. That shit just did not work for me whatsoever. Like, it just went where the capture went wherever the fuck it wanted, like in the complete, usually in the complete opposite direction where I was aiming. It was just completely unplayable for me. Can I not die here? Let's... Oh, that's not Sonic. That's not Sonic. Can I not die here? There we go. I love Rocket excelling enemies and flinging them into the air. Ah! My teammates didn't have my back there. Knuckles, not being dead. Still wish Lightspeed Dash was mapped to some other button other than the action button. Jesus. Every Sonic game needs to have a Knuckles expansion, naturally. Yoo-hoo! You're not Mario, Sonic. Stop it. I should do a playthrough of Sonic Adventure with English voices. It's been quite a long time since I've done a playthrough with English voices. Oh, it's gonna be weird though, having English voices but having the retranslated mod. Mario said Yahoo in Mario 64. I don't know what you're on about. What's over here? Camera doesn't like me going over here, but oh well, that's just a key. 2D 8-bit Sonic games? They're pretty much readily available. They're in Sonic Adventure. I don't know if I have them all unlocked yet. I could do that on this stream since they're in Sonic Adventure. Who needs subtitles for English though, Stent? No, camera does not go on the second analog stick. You know why? Because you have to take your thumb off of the A and action button to turn the camera. That's a recipe for disaster. So basically you can't turn the camera whenever you're playing the game. You have to stop before you can turn the camera. Camera control belongs on the LT and RT button. With the Xbox controller anyway. That's how it is. That's how it should be. He said woohoo there, Extreme. Well, the subtitle said woohoo anyway. Ryan Drummond said woohoo. Because every other 3D platformer ever made is significantly slower paced than a Sonic game. Well, at least Sonic Heroes SA2 and SA1. Well, any Sonic games that have camera control, anyway. Although that doesn't really count SA2 because controlling the camera is like a non-factor in that game. Also, it's not in every other 3D platformer ever made. All the Spyro games have the. As far as I know, the last time I played the Spyro 1, camera control was mapped to the LT and RT buttons. It works great there. I don't want to go this way, it's slow. It's not that SA2's camera doesn't like you to sequence break, it just doesn't like you going backwards. I've always said that Sonic games that are like the adventure games should adopt like a sort of camera system that's similar to the one seen in like the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, where it's automatic if you press a designated button, but if you try to turn it using the C stick, it becomes manual, and it'll stay that way until you set it back. So I think Sonic games with free roaming movement should have LT and RT. Pressing LT and RT will set the camera to manual mode, and it'll stay that way until you press like a designated button. Let's say like LB or RB. Oh! LB or RB, which sets the camera back to automatic. Pretty simple system. Hi, Game Slayer. Stent, have you tried the physics swap mod for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 yet? There's a separate physics swap mod for both games. No, not the character swap mod, the physics swap mod. Hey, Gengar. I got up not too long ago. Reason I'm streaming right now is because, well, it's too early to take my newly prescribed Ritalin. I keep forgetting its name. The Ritalin. I'm gonna take that a little earlier, a little later this morning. But I wanted something to do anyway, so here I am. With increased speed from the alt costume? Are you crazy? Only a madman would do that. Get the fucking, oh my god. Why can't you? Why? SA2 heroes, why can't you map the lightspeed dash to something other than the action button? I really hope a mod comes out that fixes that. That would be magical. I tried with SA1 and 2. With SA2 I tried giving Sonic his SA1 physics, but I couldn't notice any difference. When I asked main memory on Twitter if there was a difference, he said there, or he or she, I don't know what they are. They said there wasn't any difference between them, so I don't know what to believe. I've always felt like Sonic Adventure 1 Sonic had a bit faster acceleration and faster top speed, but I don't know, maybe it's just the way the models are portrayed and the level design and the camera. Who knows? Finish! Hi, K&J. Excuse me? Okay.
Yes.
What did you do to break SA2 so bad? Aw, Tails added Knuckles to his end quote. Nope. Get that dumb cutscene out of my face. Get your damn Flanderization out of my goddamn face. I'll sue you. Shut up. Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Yeah, in SA2, Tails' A rank quote was "Yatteo Sonic." Now in this game, his A rank quote is "Yatteo Sonic Knuckles." This bonding of friendship would be so heartwarming if Knuckles actually had a reason to be here, and had a reason to suddenly be buddy with Sonic. It's only the 3rd level, and there's already only 24 hours left. What's up with that? How long did we spend in Seaside Hill? Jesus. Sonic Heroes or Sonic Colors? Oh, Sonic Heroes by a long fucking shot. Sonic Heroes is fucking Quentin Tarantino compared to Sonic Colors. I'll take anything over Sonic Colors. Well, maybe I'll take Sonic Colors over Sonic Lost World, but, you know. I wouldn't want the Master Emerald stolen again. That's just, I don't want that plot point reused to Oblivion. Like, it loses its effectiveness. Oh, I just fucked myself. Sonic? Tails? Where is everybody? Eggman the robot dayo. See, in this version, it's Eggman the robot dayo. In the English version, it's Eggman's robots. Look at all those Eggman's robots. Let's see. Let's brainstorm for a way that we could have included Knuckles into into Team Sonic. Get over here. Get over here, my glorified punching bags. Ooh, where am I going? There we go. There I am going. Oh, I'm playing as Tails on his own. Oh, never mind. Here, I know of a way that we could have included Knuckles in this game without directly involving the Master Emerald again being stolen or shattered. All that needs to really happen is for Metal Sonic or Eggman disguised as Metal Sonic disguised as Eggman. All that needs to happen is for him to attack Angel Island or like launch a scheme on Angel Island without directly involving the Master Emerald. Because the same thing happens in Sonic Mania. After Angel Island, after Eggman goes to Angel Island during all his schemes, that's when Knuckles joins up with the heroes. Alright, get over here. So all that needs to happen is for Knuckles to believe that Angel Island and his lifestyle is in jeopardy, and he'll, that's enough reason for him to join up. You could go as far as him just like attempting to steal the Master Emerald, and that'll be enough. The Emerald doesn't actually have to get stolen. It just has to. He just has to attempt to steal it for Knuckles to get involved and try to kill him. So he'll be a threat neutralized. Sha! Sha! Doesn't Knuckles get enough exercise being the Saigo no Treasure Hunter no Sekai? Something. I like how the characters' rank quotes are like consistent for the Japanese versions of the games. Like they're always like very similar. World's greatest treasure hunter thing come from? I talk about this in my Essay 2 video. It's ultimately just a joke about how he's constantly hunting for pieces of the Master Emerald. But I also give a reason as to why he would have that title. Knuckles is embracing it, embracing that title from his exploits in Essay 1, and Sonic. And Sonic is just giving him shit about doing that very thing. And there's also the explanation that he could just be a treasure hunter that exclusively hunts treasure on Angel Island, because his ancestors were conqueror plunderers who were very wealthy after all. So no doubt they left tons of treasure behind. Oh no. Sonic and Tails are dead. I don't know why left and right control feels so gimped on the pinball tables. Casino Park and Bingo Highway are my least favorite parts of the game. I forget if Knuckles, if the Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles manual make any mention of treasure hunting for Knuckles. Obviously, talking about the Japanese translations that are available, not the English versions. I don't hate these levels, but I don't know, the controls are just feel so really, the left and right movement controls feel so limited in these stages for no good reason. Look at all those Eggman's robots. Where's my Sonic Heroes Retranslated mod? Drop dash is pretty redundant when it comes to adventure gameplay because you already have the Unchained Spin Dash. Insta Shield, maybe. Again, though, that's kind of redundant with the homing attack, but I guess if you had way more enemies that had like invincibility, like telegraphed god frames, like where spikes are protruding, and you had to time the insta shield, yeah. As long as you had enemies that would actually make use of the insta shield, then yeah, that'd be a good gameplay mechanic. I love the insta shield in 3 and K. I'm all alone. Oh, all I needed to do was triangle dive and everybody teleports to me. If they can find a way to introduce like really cool mechanics, like in-depth mechanics like the parkour, and flesh it out from Lost World, I'd be really down with that. But I think they first need to really nail down and flesh out, like, you know, the basic gameplay and level design and movement first, before they add on like a bunch of those really in-depth and complex features. Why it's sometimes you have like a good amount of left and right movement, but sometimes it just like is completely unresponsive, and I just don't understand why it has to be this way. I'm holding one direction, but it's just like, no. No. You don't get to move left and right for like 2 seconds. I did hear about Sega of Japan's restructuring. I don't really know what that means, though. I don't know what that means for this series. I like how you can just land directly onto Goal Ring here if you go down that route. Nice, really nice shortcut, while also getting tons of rings right at the end. Melee Fox sounded badass. Why do the character models look so freaking bad in this game? Like, why? Why are they, like, they're so much lankier than... They're so lanky and like low poly and shiny. The environment art is pretty good. The texture work isn't as good as SA2, but the art style and like the artwork and everything is pretty top notch. So why do the character models have to look so awful? Such that this game has to like make such heavy use of like of CG cutscenes. It's even worse because they reuse these models for Shadow the Hedgehog, and they look even worse within context of that game, because like there are nowhere near as many CG cutscenes in Shadow the Hedgehog as there are in this game. So you're constantly throughout all of Shadow the Hedgehog's cutscenes, and the character models in Shadow the Hedgehog are animated pretty nicely, but you're looking throughout all the Shadow the Hedgehog's cutscenes, most of that game's cutscenes, you're looking at these ugly, shiny, low poly character models with square mouths. And it's just... And they look worse than SA2's models, like, maybe they're animated a bit better. But in some aspects, I think SA2's models were definitely way better. Or even SADX's models were way better than these. At least when it came to just generally how they looked. I think it's more likely that they just had a really difficult time developing this game for 3 consoles, so like they just like dumbed down like the models like all across the board. I think I remember hearing somewhere that the PS2 really gave this game's development trouble. I mean, when does like porting to PlayStation hardware not give a game development trouble? Like, it seems like the PlayStation 2 and 3 have been less like real outliers compared to PC and Xbox when it came to like making multi-platform releases. These models are animated just fine. It's just the way they look and just the textures and the lighting on them that's off-putting. No doubt, if you just gave these models like some decent texture work and didn't have them look so plastic and shiny, they'd look just fine. This game Or this stage, but this game, yeah. This stage is sweaty palms. Incarnate. All right. How do the models look in Gmod? That sounds scary. Because everything looks worse in Gmod. Oh, too early. Too early. Too early. No! I have over... I had 99 lives. Wonder if I can still get an A rank. Only 1 minute into the stage. I was going too fast. I was too far on the rails to... I couldn't switch to the left because there was a train coming from behind, but there's a train coming from in front, so I couldn't switch, so I was just like, fucked either way there. Damn, I'm too good for this game. Going too fast. Grind? I don't like the grinding in this game. I always feel like I'm going way slower than I should be. What are you doing? What's your plan, game? There we go. Okay, gotcha. What are they focusing more on pachinko machines or something? I don't think Sonic being developed in America or Japan has ever mattered with the series. SA1 was developed in Japan. SA2 was developed in America. Or am I thinking of Sonic 2? Or in Sonic 1? No, SA2 was developed in America. SA1 was developed in Japan, as far as I know. And Sonic 2 was developed in America. Sonic CD was developed in Japan. So yeah, from that, I really don't think the place that Sonic games have been developed has ever really mattered when it comes to the quality of the games. Fucking, this stage keeps giving me fucking heart attacks. Oh, I'm going off the rails. Literally.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be getting an A rank. Yeah, more open to feedback because they can actually they'll actually be able to possibly understand what's being said. Oh, never mind. I did good. So is it basically confirmed now that Taxman and all those Mania guys are no longer working on Sonic? Thanks, Tails. If you press anything in that section right there, you're dead. Oh my god, that wasn't fair. Fucking hardcore! Almost fell off there. Why am I going so slow? What am I doing wrong? You're definitely not supposed to just be tapping B, but I can't tell when I'm supposed to actually be tapping B to accelerate and when I'm supposed to be holding it down. Ooh, I almost rocket excelled straight off the stage. Thanks, Lightspeed Dash. 破壊する。
ボブスレーがダメージを受けると乗ってるやつが一人ずついなくなる。ソニックがいなくなると加速が、テイルスがいなくなるとジャンプができなくなる。このままだとぶつかるぞ。
エッグマンのメカがいっぱい。
まとめて相手になってやるぜ。
頑張っちゃった。
Here we go! Here, go!
任せてよ、行くよ。
Here we go! イェイ！
イェイ。
あの先に見えるのがエッグマンの基地か。
一発を今してやるぜ。Yes! Yes!
This game is
Take this!
crazy.
Take this!
Lightspeed dash the fucking rings, you stupid little porcupine.
よっしゃ。
Double state!
Sonic, あれ。
あれにエッグマンの兵器が積まれているのか。
見つけたぜ、エッグマン。勝負はもらったぜ。
全砲座攻撃準備。訪問開け。
俺の足から逃げられると思ったら大間違いだぜ。行くぞ。ゴー。
Oh, I think I understand why there was only 24 hours left in the third stage. This is supposed to be like this is like the fake final climax, you know? This is like the fake final boss, because, you know, we're at Eggman's base, so... This is like the fake climax of the story before his egg fleet is revealed. Camera? Oh, thanks, camera. Thanks. That wasn't very nice. Oh my god. Rocket Excel's dangerous. Attack! My thumb hurts. Look at those PS1 pixel graphics, pixel textures on the fucking Egg Hawk. Wow. And this was supposed to be a next gen game compared to SA2.
賭けは俺たちの勝ちのようだな、エッグマン。
アホどもがそろいも揃って騙されよって。
偽物？
その僻地で我がエッグマン艦隊が世界を席巻する様。指をくわえて眺めておるがよいわ。
しまった、時間稼ぎの罠か。
ソニック。
これエッグマンのメカじゃない。待ってよソニック、ナックルズ。
お前たちのデータ
Metal Sonic could have been handled so much better in this game. He's nothing like he was in Sonic CD. Like it's like this new like diabolical personality just comes out of nowhere. Are we even ever given a reason as to why Metal Sonic is all independent and a big boy? Or how he even survived Sonic CD? Or I guess Sonic Mania? Why is this Japanese? Because it's better. I'd really like to know how we go from this stage to Egg Fleet. Like how does this stage act as a transition or a bridge between Rail Canyon and seeing the Egg Fleet to being on the Egg Fleet? That's not really explored at all. I guess we'll see if I forgot anything. Don't do that. That's dangerous. I really like this stage and all, but it seems like really weird. You'd think we'd go from the Egg Albatross directly to Egg Fleet. Because, you know, we end off seeing the Egg Fleet, and then we pick up with the heroes having boarded the Egg Fleet. Then you go from Spring Yard to Labyrinth Zone? Fucking dude, you're that's not a fair comparison. Stop it! Stop gaslighting me. I know my reality is real. Do you know your reality is real? How do you know you're the real you? Do we really need like transitions, like showing how we got from there to there? I mean, they did give us transitions, starting with Sonic 3. I don't think it's fair to deride those games for their level transitions though, because they were held back. They were like early games held back by technical limitations. Plus, it's all stated to take place on the same island anyway, so I do find it pretty irrelevant to complain about level transitions in that context. But yeah, how do you go from Spring Yard to Labyrinth Zone? How do you go from Casino Night to Hilltop Zone? They're geologically close to each other. What do you want me to say? But here we have much more technology to work with, and a much more fleshed out story, so I expect there to be... The expectations are different. You expect there to be, like, some kind of transition showing how we got from one place to another, because, you know... With Sonic Heroes, there's no contextual, like, geographical location to tie everything together. All the zones in Sonic 4. Do I have to freaking ban your ass? You don't think I won't destroy you? Well, except for Sonic CD, that took place on a little planet. Hi, Artemis.
もしかしてこれも滑れるのか。
This is why I say this game has so much remake potential, because like all the tools you need for an amazing game. Well, it is a really great game as it is, but you have all the tools for an amazing story are here too. You have all like memorable locations, you have memorable characters, and some memorable interactions that don't flanderize the characters. It just needs to like be restructured, have some fine tuning, give it some nice polish, and there you go. Boom, SA3. You're telling me that fucking Vector, Espio, and Charmy aren't memorable characters? Also, you're telling me Big isn't a memorable character either. Are you not aware of his meme status? You fucking normie. Memorable for better or for worse. Fucking sequence breaking. What do you have against Big in this game, though? He's a power character. He's not fishing in this game. Hell, I'll take Big in this game over fucking Amy in this game. I mean, Amy's kind of half and half for me in this game, to be honest. Like, she's half been like flanderized to hell and made like a creepy yandere stalker girl. Gone from like an eccentric fangirl to a creepy yandere stalker. That's pretty bad. But on the other hand, she's also gotten more independent and is leading Big and Cream. But I don't think it's really worth it. I don't really think it's worth turning her into a yandere stalker, even if she becomes a little bit more brave. This is another thing that you could just fix for the remake. All you have to do is just change what Amy's goal is and why she's chasing after Sonic. All you have to really change is her going from her saying, "I'm chasing you because I want you to marry me, Sonic." All you have to do is change that to, "I'm chasing you because I want to help you take down Eggman and I won't take no for an answer." That is such an Amy thing to say after her SA2 and SA1 characterization. "I'm chasing after you because I'm going to help you save the world and I won't take no for an answer." There you go. Perfect. Boom. Saved. Amy's character is salvaged. Hi, Diamond Slay. Why would Amy fight Sonic then? He wouldn't. You wouldn't. Team Rose and Team Sonic fighting has to be, well, maybe. If Big and Cream think Sonic kidnapped Froggy, that might be a good reason, but I think Amy leading them like would like say that he's not responsible for that, because obviously why the hell would Sonic do that? I think Amy would be smart enough to, like, you know, put enough faith in Sonic to realize, hey, maybe we're mistaken here and he didn't really steal them. So, no, don't have Team Rose and Team Sonic fight. Instead, find a way for Team Sonic and Team Chaotix to fight. Or better yet, don't have team fights at all, because they're kind of fucking stupid and you can't really find a way to make them fight without coming off as really fucking insulting. And you'd still have to have Team Dark and Team Sonic fight, which I don't want to happen because there's no reason that should possibly happen. Yeah, Sonic Heroes Remake, don't do team fights. That's not a good idea. It's really fucking stupid and dumb. any justification you try to give to like why the teams are fighting is just gonna come off as really dumb. So don't do it. Don't do it. Team battles in this game are fucking terrible anyway. Just don't bring them back. All it takes is spamming. There's supposed to be some kind of rock, paper, scissors gameplay to it, but I feel like I find just spamming the tornado attack wins the fight. Here, in this next team battle fight, let's try to get through it without using the tornado attack. Let's try to actually do it the way it's intended. Replace the fucking team battle fights with creative Eggman fights. More creative Eggman fights. I think that would be a much better trade-off. You know another thing that's like an easy slam dunk for a Sonic Heroes remake? All you have to do to make the fucking all the stories like really unique from each other is just switch up the level order. Like whatever justification you want to make for the characters going through the levels in a different order, do whatever you need to do. But just switching up their level order would go so far to like improving on this game's repetition. Obviously, you have to do some difficulty balancing here and there, but it's still like a far cry from being like making like exclusive new levels for every single character's story, team story. How big is your Cintiq E1? Okay, let's try to actually do this the way it's intended. Okay, there's like, oh well, Tails and Knuckles are already dead. That didn't last long. So I'm guessing power against speed, speed against flying? Wait. Oh. What's formation are they in there right now? Well, they just changed formation when I changed formation. Riveting gameplay. Why are they... What the fuck? Why are they just, like, rotating between team formations? This camera. This fucking camera. Why does it keep resetting when I hit the ground? Why does it keep snapping back to that position when I hit the ground? I can't keep up with their fucking team formations and remember, like, what works against what. Especially when they keep, keep cycling through their fucking team formations. Every time I switch, they switch. What the how am I supposed to keep up with this? Yep, I think that's a good enough reason to get rid of the team battles.
相変わらず世知辛い奴らだぜ。
こっちで間違いないの、ソニック。
Hey, look at that moon. Notice how it's not blown in half.
なんだかお化けが出そうだよ。
案外さっきのシャドウがお化けかもしれないがな。
脅かさないでよ、ナックルズ。
I like how Tails doesn't do anything to take lead or plan ahead in this game. Nope, he's just a baby boy. I'm fine with him being scared of Ghost, but he doesn't like. He's not showing like the only time Tails shows any of his intelligence in this game is when he's examining the Eggman dummy and noticing that it's not like any of Eggman's other mechs.
脅かしやがって。
また反対になっちゃった。
これで元に戻ったってわけだ。
In a remake of Sonic Heroes, you know what I'd like them to do with these spooky levels, spooky castle levels, Mystic Mansion and Hang Castle? I'd like them to like contextualize it, to like tie it together with the Pumpkin Hill and Aquatic Mine and their spooky imagery. So like Knuckles makes a comment about, this is just like Pumpkin Hill. This is just like those areas I went through when I was looking for the Master Emerald. And then you could have some like, background lore in this place that could just be discovered through the environment that tells about how like, I don't know, like how about like an evil cult here. And their occult practices. Magic definitely exists in the Sonic universe. I don't think that was ever disputed. Fucking Chaos Emeralds and everything. There is no reason he can't be both. Tails can be cute baby Fox Tails and Tech Wizard. Although Tech Wizard is kind of a development and growing up. Tech Wizard Tails is an evolution and like a growing up version of Tails. Of the cute baby fox Tails, so I mean Tails has to grow out of that cute baby fox phase eventually. Can't stay a child forever. How did the Chaos Emeralds not count as magic? Physically or mentally? Both. Both. I'd actually quite enjoy it if the Sonic series actually aged their characters and made them visually and visually and non-visually evolve over time. Ruby, when are you gonna work on Manifest Art? I don't know. I'm gonna do it today. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it though.
やめかおいでなすったぜソニック俺に任せろロードメイやってやるぜシャッシャッフィニッシュやってやるぜやってやるぜレベルここ一体どこから入るんだちょっと周りを調べてみるかやってやるぜ
任せてよ。
やってやるぜ
レベル
ちょっと
アップ。後ろが逆さまになっちゃったみたい。
やめか
Sometimes I forget that the subtitles are dub titles. And other times I just like notice like even if I don't completely understand Japanese, I just notice that they don't really match.
やってやるぜ
任せいくよ。
レベルアップ
イエー。うわー、また反対になっちゃった。
これで元に戻ったってわけだやめか
任せてよ。
やってやるぜいつでもいけるぜ Alright
任せて。
やめかやってやるぜやめかエッグマンのおっさんよくもまああんな趣味の悪い彫刻を作るもんだぜ
ソニック見て。
This is the part I really like. This is some really subtle foreshadowing. That's really, really nice.
やめか
Oh yeah, the Sonic OVA did Tails masterfully.
やったね。
やめか
This game has some really nice subtleties to its story. Like, for example, that statue, but also the robots that we fight throughout the game and how they're not like usual Eggman robots, you know? They're not Eggman robots that are based after like animals or anything. And don't use tiny animals to power them. Instead, they use the energy that is found that was robbed from the Grand Metropolis levels. That's what's heavily implied. And the fact that they're not Eggman's usual robots is meant to hint to the fact that it's not really Eggman we're fighting against. So even though the story's not really good, it still has a lot of nice little subtle qualities about it. Like that.
Yes
I actually forgot about the Hang Castle and Mystic Mansion levels. I forgot that there was a level, this entire level between Lush, the jungle level and the Egg Fleet level.
大したお屋敷だぜ
今度は何かな。
何遊園地のお化け屋敷と思えばいいさ
Still, like, after the you'd think like the Egg Fleet would be like a big recurring factor that would show up throughout all the levels between the end of the Canyon level and Egg Fleet, you know, to remind us of what's going on. But it seems like we just like completely forgot about the Egg Fleet, like the Egg Fleet and how serious it is, like after that level, and we only remember it after we like suddenly transitioned to having boarded it after this level. Lush Jungle, what I'm basically saying is that Lush Jungle and Frog Jungle and Frog Forest, Lost Jungle, I think, feel like filler, feel really like filler levels. Not because they don't fit or anything, it's just because like they don't really reference the overarching narrative in any way. Like, it could be fixed if we just have the characters commenting on how, like, we're here to find, like, a way to board the Egg Fleet. kind of like the pyramid section, the desert section in Sonic Adventure 2. The purpose there was to find a way into space to get to the Ark. Or just like see the egg fleet like in the background, in the sky of these levels, you know? To just like be reminded of what we're actually chasing here. No, we're not, Knuckles. I'm not really sure why, but the fact that every single character's story involves going through the same levels in the same order, really, like, that's a really big blow to this game's story for me. That kind of just like breaks my suspension of disbelief. Like all these characters would be going through the exact same areas and they'd only sometimes run into each other. And also, it just feels really lazy and copy-paste. And there's no real good reason it needed to be this way. Like, obviously you'd have to do some difficult rebalancing of the difficulty with the levels to, if you're gonna like have the characters go through them in different orders. But I think it would have been worth it, because like that would have been a pretty relatively easy way to cut down on the repetition of this game, like I said. As it's done right now, though, it really feels like serious padding. Not that the last story of the game is like really worth it, anyway. It's just like 2 boss fights, with the last one not being anything to write home about, if I remember correctly. Hello, Gideon. Whose shadow is that? Knuckles? What the hell? Knuckles, where are you? Where are you? Are you a ghost? I think Knuckles died. Oh, there he is. I still gotta play the advanced games. The only one I ever played at length was Advanced 1. Shadow the Knuckles. I like this underground cave area. It's spooky. Just imagine one of those skeleton fingers giving, one of those skeleton hands giving the middle finger, and it just makes me laugh for some reason. Hello, Faith. Sweaty palms. Sonic! Sweaty palms, sweaty palms, sweaty palms, sweaty palms. Yeah, this game is good. Ugh! Wait, don't. Nope, nope, nope. Let me use my nope attack. Yay, A rank. Give me my A rank. See, all they'd have to do is like show the fucking egg fleet in the sky here, and there'd at least be some connection to the next level, you know? Have some, like, show some, like, method of, like, these three getting into the sky to board one of the ships, and you're perfect. Like, have them ride a fucking hot air balloon into the sky or something, and then board one of the ships. Oh, wait, what? Wait, that was a weird-ass transition. Dude, what the fuck? We came out of... I just realized this. We came out of the Mystic Mansion during the day as if we've, like, survived the nightmare, but we're just right back to night again. Right back in the middle of the mansion again. What the hell is with these level transitions? Like, they don't fit together at all. Why couldn't this fighting level have just taken place like on a platform in the middle of that huge garden during the day? Why do we have to like go just like revert back to night? I mean, if you really wanted this level to take place in the middle of the castle at night, just have it like take place right after Hang Castle. And then after this level, go into Mystic Mansion, and then after Mystic Mansion, go directly into Egg Fleet. Like, sure, that would disrupt the way the game is structured with like the two-level boss structure, but I don't think that's a really good reason to like throw off the, I don't know, the visual pacing, I guess you would call it. Like you did a cool thing with the last level. You had us like come out of the mansion, and it was daytime. Like, yay, we survived the nightmare. We're finally out of there. But no, we're just right back into the nightmare with this level for no reason. It's like, what, did Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles just like stick around for like a few more hours until night? Like, did they just stick around for 12 more hours until nightfall came again, despite the fact that they're supposed to be chasing the Egg Fleet? I'm gonna dance on your head until you die. Space Invaders! No! Fuck you. Isn't there supposed to be an invisible wall there? Oh, I think that's only for when you're just walking. I don't think there's an invisible wall when you jump. Would you guys stop getting killed? Jesus. Why do they keep getting killed whenever I shoot them at them? What the fuck? I feel like that's a glitch. They shouldn't be getting hurt. There should be a mod in this game that replaces the enemy detection sound with the enemy detection sound from Metal Gear Solid. That would be hilarious. Bye, E1. Play what? Play what? I forgot what I said. Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, I don't know when though. I don't even know what's the best way to play it. I don't have a PS3 to like get the collection on. I don't even know if the collection is exclusive to PS3. I don't know anything about the series, so I have no idea where to start. What versions to play and everything. They all gave fly level ups. I think those are the only robots that actually resemble any of Eggman's prior robots, because those robots that ride on the rails are the same or similar Rhino robots as the ones seen in SA1. What am I scored based on? Just my time or my score? Aw, just my time? I had a mad-ass score.
はあ、もう当分ロボットはいいかな。
And now we're just randomly on the egg fleet. Cool. It is power. It is power, unmatched throughout the universe. Translators for this game really did not give a fuck.
うわ、こんな高いところを飛んでるぜ。
落ちたら大変。
これぐらいなんともないだろ。さっきより急ごうぜ。
あの砲台、俺たちを狙ってるぜ。狙った場所に出るマーカーに注意しろ。ほら、シェラ。
やめか。
やってる。
レベルアップ。
いただきだ。ほら。
やめか。Take this。
やってやるぜ。
やめか。
やってやるぜ。ほら、シェラ。
See, in a Sonic Heroes remake, I think this would be a really, really cool penultimate stage, where like all the teams share this stage as like a consistently numbered level. Like, what number of level would this be at this point? Like, I don't even know, but like, this would be like the stage where all the teams are like at the same place, you know? It really like feel climactic and everything in that way, because they've all been in like different places up to this point, so it'd feel like really, really epic that they're all in the same place doing the same thing by this point. Also, this stage really should have been fucking. This stage really should have been the one chosen for Generations instead of Seaside Hill. Because Seaside Hill is just like really redundant compared to Green Hill, which was a given for that game.
Here we go. Here, go.
任せベル
Here we go.
また撃ってきた。みんな気をつけて。下に降りて。
上へ行くんだ。
下に降りて。
まだ巨大戦艦があったのか。今度はあれをぶっ飛ばすぞ。やってやるぜ。レベルアップ。
Here we go. Go. Here. Go.
やってやるぜ。
任せてよ。行くよ。準備オッケー。行くよ。
Here we go. Here. Here. Here.
任せてよ。
やってやるぜ。
任せてよ。
やってやるぜ。
These guys are annoying.
こ
こはソニック任せ。
Because I felt like it, Wolfie.
Go, go, here, go, 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 go. Yes.
完璧だぜ。
ついにエッグマンの本拠地に着いたぜ。
まさに空中要塞だ。
こんなでかいもん空に浮かべやがって気に食わねえ。撃ち落とすぞ。
エッグマンのメカだ。やったね。任せてよ。行くよ。
やってシャドウだ。シャ
Oh,
シャ
okay, bye, mister. Oh, I didn't want it to select that. Fucking cursor's really slippery. Wait, why can I not select the last stage? Okay, well, I guess we're done then. So I'm not replaying Egg Fleet. Can't select the fucking last stage on the stage select? What the fuck? Okay, well, I'm gonna go, guys. Time for me to start my day. So I'll see you later. Peace out.